I could listen to this office chatter forever. You are playing the Stanley Parable. As you can see, we are playing the Stanley Parable. I don't know anything about this game other than you are a character in an office and there's a disembodied voice telling you what to do, what not to do, and you have the choice to follow these instructions or to ignore them. That's all I know. That is all I know about this game, so let's jump right in. We are playing the Stanley Parable. Okay, let's jump into the game.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out.
That's not normal. Stanley, stop spinning. Are you crazy? Why? Stop it. Stop spinning. Stanley, quit it. No. My controller is unplugged. Stanley is just not doing it. He's just not having it. Stanley. We're not spinning anymore. Stanley has come to his senses and stopped spinning. Stanley has gotten up from his chair and is now searching his office.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. Very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Did I beat the game? What? What? Did I just get an ending? All right. I guess we just got an ending. Hot dog. Stanley walked out of his office to search for his coworkers.
His coworkers were gone. What could it mean?
Yes, Stanley has decided to go look for his friends. In the meeting room, Stanley is confused.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why, of course, Stanley did exactly this. Stanley met a fireman, but he was wondering, would he play with his hose? Yes, the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Stanley walked up the stairs. Howdly doodly.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely.
I have tried all the possible combinations. None of them work. Stanley doesn't know the combination.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo, excusez-moi. There it is. I see that. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Narrator. Let's press this ominous red button.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Stanley is developing free will.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape? Well, I want to go to the escape. Well. In another life. Bubbity button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
What a fascinating place. I didn't know we had this kind of basement.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Let's call the elevator and get out of this place because we have free will now.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, technically, I am the player controlling Stanley. Let's get our mind controlled.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Whapoosh!
Oh, Stanley, You didn't just activate the controls, did you? He had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. Oh, dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going?
Exactly.
What you're supposed to be
No
doing
idea.
right now?
No idea.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
I feel like GLaDOS is about to kill me. Everything's vibrating.
Until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh! I died. What? But I pressed the colored buttons. I pressed the correctly colored buttons. I am confusion.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, I'm doing this again. I'm killing you this time, Mr. Narrator person, voice man. 420, let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, not this time. Not this time, Mr. British man.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I will not. I will not listen to you anymore. No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. $5,000, here I go!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
That was not the correct thing to... Ooh. Thunder Mifflin paper products. This is all different. The floor is all different.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will not. I'm bad at following directions.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
You know what? Yes, I shall. Bye-bye.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yes, I will follow your instructions. Oh no, that is just the meeting room. I will not go there. I will go here. And a boop.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you definitely 100% positive? No objections? Okay, I'm going in here. Ah, god damn it.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Ah, god. Oh, now the office is clean again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
No, the doors are gone this time.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
This is not where I'm supposed to be. This is not where my office is. This is new. This is news.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm okay, yeah, I am fully tripping. This is all different.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing.
Don't send me back. Don't send me back.
You win!
I win! Nice!
I know you put in a lot of hard work. I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Don't say I am a winner. I'm a wiener. Aw. Let's follow the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Right. I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
4B4, 4B5. Oh, these are different.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? simply by the act of moving a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Rests inside of your subjective experience of experiential mental subjective construct. Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
Great. It's stuck in my ear, stuck in my head now.
Oh, no.
Not again. Come on, bro, really?
And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Sure, buddy.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Alright, Stanley woke up one day and had a sudden craving for unicorn meat.
Oh no, not you again.
God damn it. Oh. So as I was saying, Stanley was suddenly eating unicorn meat.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere. Let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay, I want to go through here. I cannot. Okay. Oh. The confusion ending.
The confusion ending? You're telling me that's what this is? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I would agree. I concur.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh my god! Welcome to the game, everybody. We are playing the Stanley Parable, a game that I have gotten for free on the Epic Games Store. Now, this story is about Nathan.
All of his co-workers.
This is also very peculiar. Where are all of my friends?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I feel a strange power pulling me to the left door.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, Stanley feels like walking up the stairs to his boss's office.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Stanley walks through the ominous door. Power off.
Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine! How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
The good ending. Beat the game, achievement unlocked. Oh, the end is never the end. We're right back here. It's never the end. The game is never ending. Oh no, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. I don't want to wake up in my office again. I keep waking up in the same office, in the same cubicle, behind the same door. Wait, this is different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hey, I'm going into the right door. Nice lounge. I'm not going through there. I'm going through here again. But this time I won't kill myself. I'm not going to drop down here. Thunder Mifflin Paper Company.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, I see.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking me. What? Really?
Haha!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I had to do it. This must be a secret. Do we take the red pill or the blue pill?
This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I will take the blue door. I'm not playing your game anymore.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do not trust this man. I'm walking through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, of course I'm walking through the red door. Bye-bye.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Show it to me.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Okay, Stranger Danger Man.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Oh, well, so far you haven't changed much. I'm going to give that a solid 3.
Oh, of course. A 3.
Honey, you haven't changed anything at all.
Data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, I want to see what you've changed.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
What leaderboard? You're talking about nothing. You're talking nonsense. This was stupid.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Yes.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Yes.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh. GTA 6.
The baby crawls left towards danger.
Nice.
You heartless bastard. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done.
Oh.
It's over. Thank you for playing.
Oh, no problem.
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
GTA 6,
Yes.
please. Can I play that?
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, it's Minecraft!
Is this any better?
Yes!
The one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
This is enough.
Enough.
I will be happy here forever. Oh. Yeah.
Go here. No, here. And then finish it all off. Yes.
Oh.
It's complete. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Step inside and make yourself comfortable.
That's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes.
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, yes. The soundtrack. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
No.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
No.
Okay, new game.
No. is this fucking Portal?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Oh.
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself.
Oh. Oh. This is awesome. Oh. Oh. My goodness. Oh.
What? I think
No.
that's plenty.
No.
I really don't care much to see you
No.
stumble through any more of these games.
Give me back the
I
elevator.
highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Long live the king. Oh. Oh. I live. This looks like an entirely different game. What game is this? 410? 510? Everything is so dark. Can I find 427? Yeah, that's my office. 427, that's my office. This is Stanley's place. I'm pressing everything I can press. Oh, mysterioso. Let's go back. Am I trapped in here forever? Oh!
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
The end is never the end. The end is never the end. We're back here. We're back here. Once again, we're back here. There's no escape. The end is always the end.
Already this was uncomfortable. When
Stanley took
came
the
to a
right
set of
door.
two
But Stanley didn't care. Stanley just ran through it. I'm going this way and then actually stay on the platform.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
For her? Who's she? Who's she? The telephone?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Hello? Is this my pizza order? Where's my tuna pizza? 427? My office again.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Let me show you what's really going on here.
I want to go this way.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Nah. You rascal, you dirty rat.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press 4 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press R to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
It's all in my head. Please press B to spend time with the boys again.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Press R to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Oh, my goodness. Press to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head, he relived it again. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press Z to tell your wife you love her. No.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Not doing it. So, how you doing? How you been? You know, while you're here, while we're waiting for the game to continue, just drop a like. Please subscribe. Of course, that's also mandatory. It's not progressing without me pressing Q, so I suppose I have to press Q. So much to my dismay, I must press Q right now.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I get him to see what I see?
Press E to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please die. Oh, I didn't die. I didn't die at all. I'm still alive. I'm still here.
He entered the door on his left. Coming to a staircase,
I will go downstairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going downstairs. You can't hold me.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
I'm dreaming. This is all a dream.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, look at that.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Oh,
and
my
Stanley
goodness.
marveled that he had still not woken up. Why is there a voice in my head? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin. Stanley began screaming.
Arg!
Someone wake me up! My name is Stanley! I have a boss, I have an office, I am real! Please, just someone tell me I am real! I must be real, I must be! Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
We died. Stanley died. But the end is never the end. The end is never the end. God damn it. I'm in control. I will escape. I will get out of here.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I don't fear death. Jump down here. Oh. Am I in a minecart?
The machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise.
Uh-oh.
Yet perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I must exit. I must get out of here. I can't. I can't! Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated.
Oh. Oh, that never happened. It never happened. The Stanley Parable. That's the game. That's the game.
Yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What is this place?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless.
Yes, these are the paintings. This is the painting I just saw, and the solitaire one, office computers, the solitaire one, this one. There's a lot of stuff here. This is just a behind-the-scenes place for the game. Maintenance, layout, exit. Stanley Pa.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Yes, this turns off the game. I turned off the game. Alt 4.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
It has to end. It has to end. These are the endings that I got within 2 hours and 30 minutes of recording. Oh, if there are any special endings that you want me to see, tell me in the comments. And then I can maybe play this again. And like I said, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.